What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, MTG here with another episode. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys had either the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DSi, 3DS, or you guys are even playing the Switch right now. But in today's video, I'm going to go in the past and talk about this right here. Yeah, you probably can't tell, but this is a Game Boy Advance SP. This was by far my favorite portable gaming system. And I just want to use it in 2019 and see how it holds up. So without further delay, let's dive in the past. Alright, so if we go in the past, I've had this Game Boy since 2003 when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire did come out. I was around 5-6 years old. So that's when I've had it, and I still use it. I use it on car rides. I use it, when I'm bored and I have 30-40 minutes of time to myself. And I still get to enjoy it. Now, no, my first game was not Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I wish it was, but it wasn't. I went and picked up a Yu-Gi-Oh game, which at the time I thought was really amazing, but once Emerald and once Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, I was like, dude, why didn't I just pick up Sapphire? But oh well. This held up really well. It still works, and the only thing that sucks about these types of games, especially right now, I have Pokemon Emerald in my Game Boy. It's that the battery has run dry, so time-based events in the game will not work. But other than that, everything else works well. The game still saves, so I still get to enjoy and get to kind of go back in the past. It feels really nostalgic. Another thing I love about this Game Boy Advance SP the most is the size. Just look at that. It is so small and portable. Okay, it might be on the thick side, but since it's so small and portable, you can just stick it in your pocket and take it wherever you go. Nowadays, smartphones are huge. They're huge. I use the OnePlus 7 Pro, and that sticks out of my pocket like a sore thumb. It's just ginormous. But since you get to fold the Game Boy Advance SP and just stick it in your pocket, it's small, it's portable, and it fits in literally anywhere. You put it in your book bag, it's going to fit in. You put it in your pocket, it will fit in. That's what I love most, the portability of this gaming console. Now at the time, being a die-hard Pokemon fan, now I don't want to talk about whatever's happening with the Nintendo Switch and the new games. I do have some thoughts and opinions on that, but back then, that's all I would play. I wouldn't even, a lot of my friends and the people around me, especially at school, they'd be playing Mario Kart. But I was like, dude, like once the DS came out, they're playing Mario Kart. But I'm like, dude, why don't you guys still play Pokemon? Like it's, this was where it was at. Now this video is not about Pokemon, it's about the Game Boy. But since most of my experience throughout the Game Boy was spent playing Pokemon, I'm probably going to be talking mostly about the Pokemon games. Looking at this Game Boy almost 16 years later, you can definitely tell that technology did really improve. And the first thing that you can tell that improved the most is screen. Screen resolution around smartphones and portable gaming systems like Nintendo Switch, for example, they vastly improved compared to this. Like it's just really dim. Like I can't even see it, and that's at its brightest mode. When you're at night, there's a button so you can dim the screen even more. And right now I can't even see it at all. So that's a big improvement that you see. Screen resolution and screen quality has vastly improved. But other than that, this is a really well-built device. I feel like nowadays technology, they have awesome new things coming out, but they're not as durable. They're just more fragile. Like this, I dropped this so many times. It fell out of my pocket so many times, fell out of my hand so many times, fell from a high distances, and it still holds up really well. Power button still works. All the buttons, the volume button, everything works well. Just a lot of dings and a lot of scratches and things like that, but other than that, this thing is a beast. Another thing you guys might remember is this. You take the cartridge out, and when you stick it in the Game Boy, it doesn't work. It doesn't show the Nintendo logo at the bottom, which means your game wasn't able to be found. So you take out the cartridge and you give it a blow. You blow your Game Boy. You stick it back in, and voila, it's back and running. So that was something a lot of us back at the time we'd have to face. Another thing that I really did enjoy was the link cable, and especially when you're playing Pokemon, you got to link the cable and play and also trade your favorite Pokemon with your friends and family. So that was also a really big plus. I really did enjoy. It was just like a nostalgic moment where you got to come together as friends and family and sit together and play. Nowadays everything is online. If you want to play with your friend, you just play online. It was more fun to get together and sit together and play. I remember I used to go out with my friends, and we used to go places together, and we just bring our Game Boys and play together. We'd go to each other's houses and play there. It was I don't even have any words to say. Like, it was just so nostalgic, and once you come and think about the past and how much fun this Game Boy brought, it makes sense, right? Now there are other games that I did have. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I did have a Yu-Gi-Oh game, I did have a Dragon Ball game, but mostly all my games were about Pokemon. I had Fire Red, I had Emerald, I didn't have Ruby or Sapphire, but I did get Game Shark and things like that, so I did get all the Pokemon afterwards. I went and got the Game Boy Color games, and the great thing about this is that another thing about Game Boy is that Game Boy games, not Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games used to work with the Game Boy Color. So I went and bought Pokemon Red, Blue, I did get Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and Yellow as well. Don't forget about Yellow. And I was all able to play them with this. I didn't need to buy a separate Game Boy Color or just the original Game Boy. Everything worked really well with the Game Boy Advance SP. Another thing that I want to mention is battery life. Now, when I first bought this thing would last for days. Like, it would last all the time. I would maybe charge it once a week. And now, I haven't been playing it as often. Actually, I haven't been playing it at all. Maybe I picked it up last week and played a little bit. But other than that, I haven't played it. But battery life obviously isn't the same as when it first came out of the box. But I still, for that type of technology, for having a dim screen and for a small screen and using less pixels, this was really good on battery life. Now, I thought about it to myself, would I play this Game Boy Advance SP in 2019? And my answer is yes, I would. I would definitely pick it up and still play in 2019. The only thing that's going to bother me the most is that screen. It's not because it's small, it's because it's so dim. It doesn't get bright at all. Like, I can only play this at night since I got used to so many bigger and brighter screens like on my computer or on my smartphone. This just doesn't cut it. But I'd still play it. I would still play this in 2019. And if you guys do have one, go back, take a look, pick it up, and just play it. You're going to remember so many fun times you had when you used to play your Game Boy or Nintendo or Nintendo DS or whatever time you lived in. And that's where Nintendo really did well. It was with their Game Boy and their Game Boy Color. And after that, they just rose to fame with their portable gaming systems. And I personally think they did much better than the PlayStation Portable. I do have one, just don't play it as often because this was just more, it was just more fun. It just gave a more happy experience playing a much smaller portable gaming system. Now, if Nintendo were to come out something like this, a portable gaming system, let's say like the Nintendo Switch, but would fold, that would be even better. That's what would make it really portable. If you can fit something in your pocket, then it's portable. I feel like, now I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I feel like from using it first impressions and things like that, I feel like it's not going to be as portable putting in your pocket. You can put it in your bags and everything like that, but just what I mean by portability is sticking it in your pocket and just going wherever you want and pulling it out whenever you want and just playing it like that. And I feel like Nintendo Switch is not like that. Now, if I'm wrong, correct me, it's okay. But I just don't see it as portable and as just pocket size as the Game Boy Advance SP. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to comment down below on what gaming system, what portable gaming system you had, whether it was Nintendo or whether it was PlayStation or anything. Be sure to Superman that like button, and best of all, Superman that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, and until next video, this is MTG.